Hey everybody, welcome. In this video we'll be looking at some gameplay of Modern Warfare 2 free-for-all on farm. I'm using the M4 as my primary. I'm going to do this kind of differently this time, and that is you'll see occasionally throughout the video some Spanish verbs at the bottom of the screen, and what they are verbs that have a stem change in the preterite, like that one right there, murió, means he died. It has a change in the preterite. This is something that my Spanish 2 students are learning right now, so I thought I'd throw that in there just to kind of throw a little bit of an education on top of it. But what I'll be talking about in this video is an advantage that students have nowadays over when I was in high school, and a disadvantage as well. So the huge advantage that students have nowadays, in my opinion, is that they have basically the wealth of information of the world in their pocket with them at all times. And this is a big advantage because if you think about it, when I was in high school, if I missed a lesson one day and I came back and my teacher said, oh, well, you know, we learned how to measure distances and area and volume in math class. Well, I would probably have to go to that teacher's classroom or office hours or whatever after school so that he can explain to me, or she can explain to me, this concept that I missed. Whereas nowadays, students can basically just open up their phone, go to, say, YouTube, and type in, how do I measure distance and area and volume? And they'll find hundreds, if not thousands, of videos on how to do this, and they can learn it, in a matter of minutes, anywhere that they are. My students, if they go on vacation, I'll post a video of what we learned on their Google Classroom. That'll show up on their phone, and while they're in the car, they could pop in their earbuds and listen to whatever it is that they learned, and they can come back and, be ready to go. I know how to do this. So on the flip side is the biggest disadvantage that students have nowadays. And the disadvantage is actually almost the same thing as the advantage, and that is the cell phone. I see constantly in all of my classes, all of the time, students who are severely addicted to social media and other apps on their phone, and they aren't able to regulate themselves in a manner that leads them to be successful in a class. Parents really need to do a better job, some of them, of talking to their kids about appropriate use of this device, because while it is a fantastic tool and can lead you to success, it also destroys students because they are just so addicted to mindless videos and video games on their phone, and they put those things before their education, and they end up doing poorly in school. And that's the greatest disadvantage that these kids have. And it's not necessarily even their fault. Like, their minds, because they're young, are more apt, I believe, to addiction. And, seeing those notifications go off on your phone, that is an addicting thing. And it makes it hard for them to be successful sometimes. So we really got to show them how to use their phones in a productive manner and not just throw away their life by doing nothing with them. And it's really challenging. Teachers really need their parents' help with this, for sure. I think I'm going to stop talking now. If you have any thoughts or comments on things I've said, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the video. Find out if I won at the end. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.
Mission is complete. Good work.